occupation is what gives us a presence on stage. And it doesn't have to be out or running around and doing the dishes and leaping into bed. What do I do when I seemingly have nothing to do? I'm waiting for a bus, or I'm waiting for a subway, or I'm waiting for somebody in a park. It's the ultimate test, this exercise, and how to put yourself into a time and place and truly be occupied without a whole lot of stuff. Okay. Now, how did you feel?
Pretty good.
It was pretty good. It's amazing for a first one. If anything, if you would criticize anything, what it would be in your selection?
Well, I know one technical difficulty is I let the readers that, but I don't know. You tell me.
You had enough to do so that you're almost avoiding the problem.
Ah, okay, yeah.
Right? So you select less activities and see how... The interesting thing when this exercise... Well, you could have gone on another 5 minutes, couldn't you? And it wouldn't have bothered you.
Right.
That's what was good about it. And when it's correct, we feel fully occupied if we know where we are, what we're doing there, what we're wearing, where we're going, where we came from. And when I say what we're wearing, how the clothing influences how you stand. If you had on shoes that were too tight, or an evening jacket, or an evening shirt, you would, for going someplace fancy, you would behave quite differently. Isn't that true?
Sure.
And those are the considerations why this is a little bit easier to do here in this exercise than it is on stage, is that when we're on stage in a problem like this, we are wearing a costume instead of our own clothes. We haven't endowed them with a reality so that they belong to us. We very often are spare on inner objects that come from the given circumstances, which are different for the character in the play than they would be for you. And so that it's more difficult to execute on the stage. But the principle of it remains the same. You didn't give yourself enough room in between when you were caught by an inner consideration of something that had happened, something that will happen, what you're going to do when you get there. And you can be caught by an inner object that produces thought where you can be totally still for quite a while.
Right.
And when it wears out for you, then you go to an outer object again. Give yourself more inner objects and more room to deal with them instead of always going from activity to activity. Okay, very good.
Thank you.
Thank you.